Hi everybody, thank you for clicking on my video. Today I'm going to be reviewing a little sample and it's from the perfume house Labo or Labo. I don't know however you say it, I just say Labo. And I have a 0.75 milliliter sample. And this is what the package looks like when you get the sample. Really rustic, like old school pharmacy kind of look that they have. Their stores are really cool. They look like really hipster. They got like old typewriters and beaker sets and things like that. So it's huge popularity within the city I'm in, with a lot of like hipsters and like artsy kind of people. Myself, I definitely love the aesthetic of Labo, but with scents from them, for me, it's hit or miss. I actually am not a fan of Central 33. In fact, it might be one of the worst fragrances I've ever smelled. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that, but it's just that I think maybe some people are wearing too much of it or something. I don't know. I really want to appreciate it, but yeah, I just feel a little nauseous when anybody wears that fragrance. And when I go into the store, I really love the store, but that's all I can smell, because most of the time that's what people are putting on. So it just kind of fills the air, and it makes me gag a bit. And I apologize if that's one of your favorite fragrances, because it's so well liked. But anyway, enough about that. So I'm going to review this fragrance, Patchouli 24. And this is one of my favorites from the line. It was made by Annick Bernardo, and I've reviewed a bunch of fragrances that she's already made. Two of them off the top of my head are Lolita Lempica Original and Hypnotic Poison. So this fragrance came out in 2006, and the top notes are patchouli. Middle notes are birch and styrax or syrax. And it's also known as Japanese snowball tree, and the base is vanilla. So that's it, about 4 notes, pretty simple. You can buy the samples online and at the Labo stores for around $7 for a 1.5 mil. I got this for free because I actually went in there looking to buy the samples, but they ran out, and the girl was really nice there. So she said, I don't want you to leave without anything, so I'll just give you at least this thing. So I really do appreciate that. And aside from the little tiny samples, the next size up you can get is a 15 ml spray for $98, 50 ml spray for $225, 100 ml spray for $331, and I think it's a big decanter that's 500 ml, and that is $1,210. So it's quite a bit of money. I can honestly say that this brand, because they're owned by the Estee Lauder company, they haven't actually gone down in their quality. Their quality has still kind of stayed the same. When you go into the store, you can get, they pre-mix all the fragrances for you. I did know somebody that worked at Labo, and he told me that a lot of it is just kind of gimmicky. But, I mean, it can extend the shelf life a bit. So, of course, with fragrances, about 3 years is how long they usually last. But it depends on the fragrance. It depends on a lot of things, and how you store the fragrance, and the temperature in the room that you store it in, or whether or not you even store it in a wine fridge, which is probably the best way to do that. But I guess it can go a little longer that way. But really, I don't know, I think it's all about the customization that people really like about it. And also, when you go into the store, you can get your label customized as well, with your name on it or whatever you like to put on it. So it's nice that they give you that personalization about it. Patchouli also comes in other forms. I think there's a couple body products like shower gel and body lotion, and the roll-on perfume oil. So anyway, let's get started. So this is a really tiny vial. So I already opened this before to try it on, and I'm going to try to be careful to open this up because it is so little in here. It's less than a milliliter. Like, it's crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently blot it on this paper as well as my wrist. I will give you a smell test on my wrist. Let me just put that here carefully. Okay, I think I got some drops there. And then I'm also gonna put it on my wrist as well, as careful as I can do it. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do, because I'll tell you something, this fragrance is strong enough as it is. So you can barely see it on the paper, but I did drop it a bit, and I'm going to let you know what it smells like. Oh my goodness. So this fragrance is like very, very smoky. The patchouli, I believe, is what's giving it that warmth, but the birch and the styrax is so present in this fragrance. And the vanilla is there to just kind of make it a little bit sweet. So I do smell all 4 notes in this fragrance, which is absolutely great. Now, the reason why I love this fragrance, and my boyfriend and I, we both like are in love with this fragrance. We're just like looking to see if we can find like a deal or something to get at least 100 ml bottle for him and I to share. But oh, it's just so great. I think it's so underrated. Everybody talks about Centel 33. I think this is just way better than Centel 33. So I'm going to smell my wrist here. And on my wrist, it smells about the same as it does on paper. It is like really much more smoother on skin than on paper. I think, I don't know what it is, maybe because it's just paper, but on skin, it's just really smooth, and like it's definitely has all those woody elements to it. I'll tell you something, what it actually reminds me of, and it brings a great memory to me, is that my boyfriend and I, we took a trip to Finland, and in Finland there were a lot of saunas and in our Airbnb we did have a sauna, and it smelled just like this. There was also people that would put essential oils in the like on the rocks. I don't know if that was safe or not, but I have seen people do that, and there was like a little collection of them, and we had like vanilla, and there was like a eucalyptus one, and I think the other one, I'm not really sure what it was. I think it was cinnamon or something like that. So we put a little bit of that on there, and then we put a little bit of oil like on the wood that we would sit on, and it just smells just like it. And it's just that really warm, inviting smell, and it's such an amazing like winter fragrance, because we were there when it was cold, and it just makes me think of Christmas and like being cozy. And I just remember him and I, we were like, you know, when you're like really cold, and then you like you warm up under the blankets and your body kind of overheats because it's kind of overcompensating for you being cold for a while. It's during that time when you smell something like this that it just makes you so comforting, and it just kind of like puts me to sleep. So I feel like this is definitely a fragrance that I would wear when I'm going to bed in the wintertime. It's such a amazing warm fragrance. So I'm going to be right back, and I'll let you know how it develops in my skin after a couple hours. Okay, so I'm back. So I'm going to smell it on my wrist. It's definitely still there for sure. All their concentrations of fragrances are eau de parfum, but this fragrance just lasts and lasts and lasts such a long time. I remember my boyfriend just opened this up, and he didn't even put any on, and I could smell it like near him. I think maybe a microscopic droplet got on his fingers or something like that, and I could definitely smell it. The projection is completely there. There is a sillage for sure. I have smelled few people before COVID where I was able to, where they kind of hugged me and they smelled like this, and it just smells so amazing. I just really, really like it. I do think that is a little on the gourmand side because of the vanilla. So it has that like smoked vanilla kind of scent to it, but it's just more woodsy than anything else. I just really think it's really special. So I'm hoping to get some more samples, because there's definitely about half of the fragrances from Labo that I really genuinely enjoy, and the other half I could take or leave them. And then there's just like 2 that I don't care for at all. So let me know what is your favorite fragrance from Labo down in the comment section. If you like Centel 33, maybe I haven't appreciated it, but I have worked in a place for about a year and I really honestly tried to like it. I did, but you know, everyone's entitled to have their taste and whatnot. So stay safe wherever you are. That concludes my review of the Labo's Patchouli 24. I don't know why it says 24. I'm going to guess maybe there are 24 copies that they made of this fragrance and this is the 24th copy that they liked, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, have a great day and bye-bye.